Ladies and gentlemen, and that's it. It's just ladies and gentlemen.
How's it going?
Welcome back. Welcome back.
We're back. We're back.
We are live on the Don't Mind Us podcast.
It's been a while, Gio. They've been borrowing you for too long. I asked Daniel. I said, "Hey, dude, when are you gonna give my boy back? When are you gonna get my
Hey,
boy back?"
when are we
You're over
gonna
there
get?
being all serious and shit, Gio. What the hell, dude? Not one, can't throw one joke.
Yeah,
These
get
governor,
it.
these governor candidates can't fucking take a joke or what? Throw a joke at them. See the funny bone. Pause.
Oh man, well, it's all serious, man. It's all. Look,
No,
I
it
had
is
fun.
serious. It's serious.
I
It's
had
serious.
fun. Don't mind me for being serious and being professional. But I did wear my hat. I did wear my hat. I thought about wearing a baseball cap today, but
Mhm.
I also thought, you know what? I don't want to seem like some sort of guy off the street with
Hooligan?
some
Some
hooligan.
type of punk? Gio, is that what
Some
you calling me? You calling me a
nah.
what kind of hat do I got on, Gio? By the way, war mode, that's the only mode I got. And Steve Hilton, you're still a red coat, dog. War mode. Ah!
Steve, message for Steve Hilton. If you'd like to be interviewed on the Don't Mind Us podcast, please be sure to reach back out. You know how to find us because you canceled on us. Oh,
When
I'm
is
not
that
bitter about it
when
though.
is that guy gonna let it down? Give it up. Oh man. But yeah,
No,
dude.
look,
No, I've
look.
been appreciating what you guys are doing out there, dude, with LFM. Joe, you looking snazzy out there. All of you guys looking good.
Hey, yeah, they said I had to wear my button ups, and I was like, "Sir, I
You
always
have
dress
to,
nice.
Jill. You
I
have to.
always dress
You
nice."
got to get your giddy up, dude, to be. You're
Yeah,
talking to possible, California governor.
let me tell you something though. It's very hot where I live in the
Mm,
Fresno area.
mm-hmm.
It's like
Gross.
100 degrees. So wearing these ties is very difficult.
Oh,
Okay.
you busted out the tie, the bolo. Well, you get a bolo tie and match your
My
hat.
my first interview, yeah, I did wear a tie. I missed the second one. The timing just wasn't right. It was on a
Mm,
Wednesday night.
that's
Wednesday
not a
nights is
tie
for
day.
Bible study. That's for Jesus.
Mm-hmm.
But the following one was on a Tuesday again, and yeah, I did not wear a tie. I was the only one wearing a tie the first time.
Hey, do you rather be, overdressed than underdressed?
That's true.
So,
Gotta dress for the occasion and dress for the job that you want. Fox News. If you'd like to make a governor out of me, nah, I don't want to be. I don't want to be in
dude,
politics.
there's no, dude. Good. Fox is on Hilton's coattails right now. They're only mentioning him allegedly.
Allegedly. um, yeah, it's interesting that there's many candidates in there on the
Great,
Republican side.
great candidates.
I would say probably the best candidates. Look, with the people that we've talked to on Latino Free Minds on the Know Your Candidate episodes, very impressive candidates.
Hmm.
They all have um, the. I don't know if they have the right experience, although we'd be very good to have them as governor. Um, they have the know, right?
Hmm.
They know what's going on in California. They know what's wrong with California,
Hmm.
and they would do a good job, in my opinion. In my opinion, but of course, everybody always says the right things up front first.
Hmm.
Um, with the couple that I got to talk to, I did tell them I would love to have you back on the Know Your Candidate series
Mm.
and kind of dig into really who they are, right? Not necessarily the interview questions that everybody wants to go to the internet to find out about, like what's your
Hmm.
fast answers, but for the people that really want to dig in to find out who these candidates are and what makes them tick. I would love to have them back on to really get into that, and no gotchas, right? So the Democrat candidates out there that want to come
Ooh.
on, hey, we are free minds. We're not here to challenge you.
Ooh, Gio, what
We're
if
not
a
here.
Democrat sways our minds, Gio, and they're talking the talk, and we're like, "Ooh, baby,
Ugh,
sound
listen,
nice."
listen, Kamala Harris, if you would like
No,
my
no, 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 no,
I am
no,
willing to come
no,
on with the hat and my Kaepernick
no.
jersey, kneeling in front of the American flag, and no.
Oh my god. Imagine we had it on Don't Mind Us. That'd be crazy. It wouldn't
Um,
she wouldn't there's nothing that lady can say and for me to be like, "Yeah, yeah."
I don't know. I wouldn't mind having her on the podcast. I don't know how she would answer the questions.
I'll make fun of her. No, I'm kidding, unless you wanna be
She
Sorry, Joe.
she was the vice president of the United
She
States,
was. Respect
you know,
office.
and I'm not standing up here telling Kamala Harris,
You're
do
sitting.
not come. Kamala Harris, do not come. That's not my style. If you wanna come, come.
Hey, I'm not even gonna joke about that. You go.
Hey,
You go.
nope, nope. Hey, you just turned it weird.
No, Gio, I mean, yeah, man, we gotta listen to both sides, and I think it'd be interesting to hear the Democrat side, and of course, they always get me with some good points. Sometimes, not often, they can.
Yeah. Yeah, sometimes they do, and that's the thing with having, that's the thing with having your own opinions and your
Hmm.
own, list of what is gonna make you vote for a candidate, right?
Hmm.
You know, uh, I mean, we're on the Don't Mind Us podcast. Do you vote party line?
Um,
Or do you go in there and go, "Alright, who's for me?"
I voted for Trump twice, right? So one time I didn't vote for him. That was 2016. Um, but I've never had in my lifetime. When did I start? I think I voted for Obama his second time. His second time around, I was like, "I maybe I'm gonna give him another chance. I'm gonna give him another chance. I'm only 18."
I don't like Romney.
Yeah, dude.
I
Si
don't
se
bla
puede. He said a black guy said si se puede.
Oh, sold, sold.
He had me
You got
sold,
me.
dude.
You
Si
got
se
me.
puede.
No, I also voted for Barack Obama.
So did Daniel. For the record, Daniel,
Hey,
Daniel, wherever you're at, you voted for Obama the
uh,
first time.
you know, I don't wanna hurt feelings, but McCain wasn't it, and
Mm,
neither was Romney.
mm.
Uh, the
That's what I'm
Republicans really
saying.
didn't have any. Look, when I tuned in to watch Jeb Bush versus Donald Trump, I tuned in for some fun. I didn't tune in to be swayed into voting for Donald Trump. But
Mhm.
when I watched, I was like, "Hey, this Trump is pretty dope." I never watched him on any. I never watched The Apprentice, but this is pretty
I
funny.
never watched it.
Yeah.
When he said McCain got caught, whatever he said, I was like, "Oh,
Got
yeah,
him.
dude." He's one of the ones that got caught. Yeah, man. But
Oh, hey, somebody's exposing us. I'm not. Hey, look,
I voted for it.
my hands are
Hey,
free.
we
The
don't
producers are back there
we don't
posting this funny stuff.
we don't take that
Listen,
type of guff out here, dude. Don't fuck around. I didn't vote for him. I did not vote for Hillary.
it wasn't me. She called me on the counter.
That
It
was
was
actually a
you.
protest vote. I didn't even vote at all.
I didn't even vote at all.
Life was
No,
actually pretty good. I wasn't even paying attention to politics.
I helped Trump win 3 times. Uh,
Ooh,
so.
you got that record. I I got him twice.
Yo, oh man, these producers
Protest.
are killing me. These producers are killing me. Guys,
Hey
chill
guys,
down
can
back
you
there.
just wait? Just wait till you guys get back on LFM and it gets a little serious. I'm gonna mention something about Steve Hilton. Anyways, Gio, what's up, dude? How you been?
Man, I've been so good. I, I'm not gonna lie, I've been super busy at work, and the guys are like, "Hey, we need these videos. We need to pump these videos out
Ooh.
because the gas prices are going up. We need to get the videos out."
Mhm.
And I'm just like, man, I don't know. I gotta write a script. Like I gotta study. I gotta
Yeah.
like And Daniel from Latino Free Minds is handing out like,
The genius.
look, this is the tax that you need to talk about, and I'm just like, I don't know what excise taxes are, and I can't. I Google it, and I'm like, damn, this doesn't make no sense.
Fiscal year of 2000. What the fuck?
I had to go back. I had to go back.
Extension kit. What the fuck?
Yeah, no, I had to take advantage of the internet, and there are some websites that keep track of um, all of the uh, I don't want to say about it, all of the times that we vote,
Mhm,
right? So anytime that there's anytime something gets on the ballot, it goes on these websites, and you can see what this side said to vote for and what that side said to vote for, and how they
mhm.
convinced people.
Yeah.
So sneaky, man. Hey, in California, it's all about making people feel guilty and talking
Yeah.
about how shitty the roads are, and vote yes so that we can spend our money, because those potholes are bad, and the Bay Bridge. You never know when you're gonna drive around the Bay Bridge and it's just gonna collapse on you.
Yep.
I mean, they didn't go that deep, but
Well,
yeah, they
cat's out the bag. Geo uses Bing.
Binged it.
He uses Bing for his search browser.
Ask Jeeves for you old heads out there. Um,
AOL.
no, so I went way back. What I was trying to do was find out when the excise tax started, and
Mhm.
it went way back. It really did go
Mm,
way back, but it was
mm,
really low. In 91, there was a vote that took it up to like 9 cents. And I was like, that's a good place to start. 9 cents. Nobody's gonna cry about 9 cents. We're
mhm,
all doing our part. Nine
mhm,
cents a gallon, not a bad
mhm.
deal. And then like how many times it increased from there. Um Newsflash. I didn't, they told me I had 90 seconds to get this in. If you've seen the video, it was twice as long.
You got 45 minutes now.
It was
You're
twice as
solid.
long, and I didn't get to go into how our legislatures how they've been increasing our taxes, because it's not just been the times that we voted it in, because there's only been like 3 or 4 votes where we can determine, uh yeah, we'll pay a little bit more, take a little away, and then they come into the back end and raise it back up to match what they were getting before. Look, I'm not saying that somebody's making like stealing money.
Speak English, doc.
It's just a lot of funny business going on with our money. So
Mhm.
it, I came in and with the heat and mentioned like 10% is going to admin. Well, what I didn't mention was, when there's time delays, when there's contractors that make the projects go way longer than they should, there's money lost there.
Mhm.
You know, we don't have Doge in California to go in and say, "Wait a minute, why are you guys spending so much money for gravel and for this or that?" So, you know, I'm just saying, like, I don't want to turn this into the Latino Free Minds podcast. That's on Monday nights. Tune in. There's also a special episode tomorrow night. There's a special episode tomorrow night with Denise Aguilar out of
Mhm.
Stockton, California. Stockton, right?
Stockton. I get
Yeah.
that Stockton slap.
Denise, stay safe. We
Stay
wanna
safe.
make sure you're on the episode tomorrow. Um, so, yeah, actually, Denise Aguilar, I haven't been following her too close. I don't wanna sound creepy, but I have been seeing her videos. She's been going up to Sacramento, standing up for the kids. Um, Thank you, Denise, for working hard for the Californian people. And I just have to say, before I get off this topic of my video that went absolutely viral,
What?
the comments, guys, if you're not in California, don't hate on us for sticking around and fighting, because we have a lot of seats just to give up to the other side. We want some of those seats back.
Who's
So,
fighting? Who's mad?
dude, oh,
Don't let me find out it's Texas.
If
So
you
let me
don't
find out these
like
guys are from Texas.
if you don't
Cause I will
like
go
it,
crazy.
you
War
should
mode.
move to Texas.
Warm. I'll go war mode right now on Texas.
Texas is as purple in the blue direction as
Dude,
California is
that's
purple in the red direction.
it's the mecca for turning kids trans.
Don't leave the show for the people in Texas. All right. No, but seriously, for the people outside of California that are watching and thinking, if California sucks so much and is so liberal, then leave. Well, we have the
Go get a
opinion
sex
here that
change.
we are fighting for the state. Maybe one day I'll give up on this fight, but today I'm standing strong. And I'm not out there knocking on doors telling people to vote. I'm doing my little part here on this little podcast with 560,000 people watching right now live. It's not that many people. It's just a little bit less, but it's not that many people.
What do they want to talk about? Power grids? You want to talk about power grids right now? Is that what they
We're
want
not
to talk
talking
about?
about power grids
All
and,
right,
and
I'll just
freezes and stuff
calm
like
me
that.
down, Gio. Just you tell me when to go. You want to talk about hailstorms? You want to talk about having to fix your windshield of a fucking hailstorm?
Yeah,
those,
pobrecitos
those
over there
guys
in
over there
Texas.
at Juarez just giving you guys guff, dude. Get out of here.
Why don't you guys just build a freaking fence,
I
dude?
imagine your own governor would build a fucking wall
Why don't you
already.
just build a wall?
Build a
You know, in
fucking
California,
wall, dude.
from
You
the
fucking crack.
ocean to the Arizona, we've got a beautiful
Chill, Gio. You
wall.
sounded like a
Double,
Palestinian real quick.
hey,
From the ocean to the sea.
we have a double fence. Like
Mhm.
they're not getting in
We're
here.
working on it. We're getting them out.
You guys need to figure it out on that side of the country.
Yeah.
Stop coming to us for money.
What do they call that? Tex-Mex tacos?
Tex-Mex. I'm not gonna hate there because they have good food.
Hey,
Have you ever
Gio.
been to Texas?
Don't want to anymore.
Don't want to anymore. I used to want to
My
move there.
grandma's from there. Ballinger, what's up? You guys are true. Stay red.
Stay red. No, hey, I'll tell you what, the food in Texas is amazing,
Mm,
but so is the food here in California.
I don't know. You know what? I hate LA.
Do you? Why?
I do. I
What's
don't
wrong
like
with LA?
SoCal, NorCal all day, Gio. What the hell, dude? I'm not. The vibes are wrong over there in SoCal. But I'll share. I'll give them this, Gio. Some of the best tacos I've ever had. That was crazy. Out of a just they shut down a whole street or something every night, and it was really good food.
Yeah,
They got it on lock.
the
They
food in LA
they
is
got
really
it
good.
on lock. Can't
The
hate you there.
tacos in Los Angeles.
Mm.
Yeah, they're
I would go
delicious.
back. I would go back. Every taco truck I hit over there, great.
Just amazing. I'm willing to fly my plane from Washington,
Yeah.
D.C. or Mar-a-Lago to Los
Mhm.
Angeles to have some tacos. As long as Gavin Newsom cleans up the city before my arrival,
Do
just
you
like
do
he
you
did my friend Xi Jinping.
do you see Gavin Newsom right now talking about why are all the Democrats acting like they're poor? Have you seen that? Have you
The
noticed that? Have you seen that at all? Gavin Newsom saying he slept on a couch and like
when?
how poverty affected him and all that stuff. I thought he was like a royal, dude.
Dude,
Isn't he like a
he's related to Pelosi. What's he talking about?
somebody look up his dad, please. Somebody look up what his dad did. See what how many billions he managed, please.
Nah, you know what it is? Like when people with money they go to college. And
Mhm.
when they're in college, they slum it a little bit. They
Mhm.
sleep on the couch in the dorm,
Mhm.
and then they get a little bit older, and they're like, "Yeah, I mean, I was poor, sleeping on the couch." Like, you were in college.
Yeah,
Like,
dude.
chill out.
They're all doing it, Gio. They're all acting like they were from the gutter, dude, and they all went to good schools. AOC, that dude, that mayor dude, the socialist communist dude, and that ugly dude in New York,
Oh, dude, did you see the video that what's his name?
Benny Johnson.
Benny Johnson did on AOC? He
No.
went to her hometown.
Oh yeah, because she called
Oh,
herself a Bronx girl,
she
dude.
called herself a Bronx
She called
girl.
her
That's
go.
so fake, dude.
Can, dude, I cannot say I'm from a certain part of town in where I'm from. Oh, scratch that. Where I'm from,
Where I'm
I can't
from.
imagine saying, "Yo, I'm from the Bronx. I'm from
The
the
Bronx.
Bronx. I'm all the way over here from the Bronx."
No,
So Dude, what's up with the accent and the code switching, dude?
It,
Gio, that's cringy, dude. These Democrats aren't getting it.
it's
Stop
weird. It's weird
using
to me.
poor as a cloak.
I didn't grow up with a lot of money. Okay,
Mm-mm.
my parents were immigrants. You know, I'm not gonna pretend like I didn't sleep on my own bed every night. You know, I'm not gonna be like, yeah, I shared a bedroom with 9 of my brothers and sisters, and like, no. Look, we didn't have money, but my parents made sure that I was in a bed.
Yep.
And you know what? I take all the hard work that my parents did, all the examples that they've given me, and
Hmm.
I do better for my kids. And that's all. Hey, if you're watching right now, that's all you can do for your
Step
kids.
your game up.
Get your family values together. Get your get it together. Get your kids on their own beds. I mean, if they share a room, not a big deal. Bunk beds, baby.
Hmm. Hmm.
Just make sure that the top one can't fall down because I've been
Lock,
there. I've been
lock
there.
in, lock in, dude. All you want to be is just a stepstone for the next generation,
Yeah,
dude. If
yeah.
that's if
Be an
that's my
example for those kids.
accomplishment, being a stepstone and then pushing them up as high as I can, guess what? They get there, and we just gotta keep the family there. We can't, we can't get the family turned into turmoil,
Yeah, be
and
that
just keep it
example.
pushing, keep it pushing. This house isn't for me. This is for one of my great, 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 great grandkids, and I don't even know them. Probably won't even see them with all these microplastics in my balls.
All the microplastics, all the
Mm,
COVID vaccines that you've taken.
I'm telling you. Hey, chill.
Hey, gotcha,
Yo,
got him.
chill.
Did everybody notice how he kind of went along with it? Like, yeah, yeah, all those vaccines.
Love them. Hepatitis B, love them. Did you see that?
Every once in a while, I gotta
Gio,
pound on my
whoa.
chest to get the
You
blood flowing
Gio,
again.
stop it. Stop. You like to get serious.
Yeah,
You like to get serious. You've been getting serious. Have you
that's
seen
it.
have you seen the hepatitis stuff?
I have seen very little, but I
Ooh,
did see that the hepatitis shot has been
get him,
linked to the high
get him,
numbers in autism. Is that what you're
get
referring to?
him. Yeah. Is autism really that bad if it's giving us a little bit of Elon Musk? You think he got that shot?
I'd rather, yeah.
No, you don't. I'm joking. You don't want that, dude. Like 1,300% that you get autism. No,
It was a skyrocket for sure. It's
fact check me, guys. 1,300 is. I think it was 1,329 or something like that. But
no, honestly, they need to keep digging.
yeah,
Everything medical. Did you see the report that
oh,
the dude that came out and was like, "We're investigating fraud." Apparently, they've been like trying to bill back through medical insurance that they were doing certain things,
mhm,
and he's like, "I'm a doc." We as a doctor, that just doesn't make any sense. You would
mhm,
never do that. Why would they bill insurances for these things? It just doesn't make any sense. We're gonna start. They're gonna sue. They're
yeah,
suing.
yeah.
Good. Do that. Like make them pay.
But
Like I'm sick and tired of the medical system taking advantage of people like Christian and me. I'm sick
take
of it,
advantage of
dude.
you, dude. Nobody's taking advantage of me, dude. I'm wide awake.
Ah, they're
No,
taking so much
they are
advantage of
not
you.
doing. Yeah,
Don't
they
tell me
are,
they
dude.
didn't dap you up.
I'm paying $108. $108 a week for premium.
A week.
A week. That's a week, Gio.
Dude, I don't even.
Cause I don't qualify for none of that Medicaid shit. But guess who? Maybe you don't want it, But however, I think the bigger story out of that, Gio, was that they had proof and they were hiding proof about, the what it would do, the hepatitis shot. Um and it's, the chances of you getting autism or your kid getting autism. And you've heard it before. You know, th- I remember, man, people that are anti-vax, dude. Those are you stay away from those people when I was growing up, Now
Mm,
it's like they're ahead of the game, Gio. Sorry, guys. You guys are ahead of the game. And it's the fact that they have proof and they hit it. And I think that's one of the main things, uh Callie means or Casey means they're kind of proving that whatever test you want to run, you can kind of manipulate the results to get the results you want and just toss out everything else because it's gonna, prove you wrong, and it's
Seems to be a lot of that
nasty.
going on. Seems to be a lot of that
Little
going on,
nasty.
and I really hope that they dig all this stuff
It's
up.
everything, Gio. It's like polls. That's
Report it
like a
all,
poll. Yeah.
dude, and report it all because you know what's gonna happen in 3.5 years when Donald Trump is out. RFK Jr. is out too. They're gonna take him out.
Mm.
But if they don't keep digging and pulling this stuff out and putting it out to the American people, in 3.5 years, when somebody new steps in, we're just gonna forget about this. But if they
Yep.
continue it, whoever takes over next, the American people are gonna expect keep digging.
Yeah.
What else have they been hiding from us?
Mhm.
I
Tell us, Cash Patel. Damn it! Stop.
Stop
Stop
lying
hiding.
about Epstein. Don't tell us he killed himself. We
Stop
know he
hiding.
didn't hang himself. We
Listen,
saw the
no.
autopsy report from the third party. Come on, we know better.
You could go, buddy.
What did they
No, I'm
threaten him
kidding.
with?
I
What did
don't know, dude. That hard's probably hella job. Hella hard.
that
You
how
can't
that
fuck.
that heart is probably hella job. Yes, you're
That hard
probably
is probably hella job. Cash.
right. Put that on a shirt.
That was my 3 seconds of trying to do your job for a little bit, and look how fucked up I got it.
Hey,
So
look, Cash.
keep going, Cash. You're doing great.
Look, do what you can, man. You have to do what you can. I don't get caught up in the Epstein
Yeah.
stuff or
Yeah.
because realistically, you're gonna have people in the way, right? You're gonna have
Hmm.
people in the way of that. Uh, we still don't know what happened with John F. Kennedy. Okay, so
What does Candace say?
oh, Candace.
What does Candace
Speaking of
say?
Candace Owens, did you see what Candace Owens came out with yesterday?
No, no.
Wow. So
I'm
I
gonna fucking
shout out to the California movement, partnering with Lead, who we're a part of Lead.
who's that? Oh,
Oh man,
bleed.
yeah. Hey, the producers just
That's us.
yeah, producers just hit me in the ear right now. Oh, sorry about that. So, shout out to California Movement. They sent a video out sharing what Candace exposed yesterday. So she's been sitting on something for a little bit.
Mm,
Apparently,
mm.
do you remember when Candace Owens was dropping information about Macron's
Boyfriend? Husband?
Macron's
Allegedly. Don't
older
come at us.
wife?
Yeah, don't come at me with a season.
Yeah.
Season.
Hey, look, just pausing for a second. I see all the messages coming in from Instagram, but I'm focused here, and they don't come into my feed. So I see somebody shouting out that Christian has a dope hat. He thanks you from the bottom of his heart, but he didn't see that message. I do see I do see them, but it's off to the side here, and
Shout out. Shout out.
Instagram, figure it out. Like, let these third party apps play. Like, X is new at this. X is not even a year into this, and we got it figured out, guys.
Instagram, Gio's getting greedy. Gio's getting
YouTube has
greedy. I
got it
like what you're
figured out.
doing.
No, because it's not fair. It's just not fair. You know,
Hmm.
what do we gotta do? What do we gotta do?
Well,
So, anyways, Candace Owens,
hmm
she's been talking about
hmm
Macron's wife.
BBD, baby daddy.
Yeah, the French, is he the president, the prime minister, whatever he is. We don't
Mhm.
care because we're
We don't take you
American.
serious.
We don't. Is France even a country?
They've
Is
got
that
the
even a country?
worst. They've got the worst
When
shade
I
of
go
red,
to
white, and blue.
McDonald's, I still order freedom fries.
Mhm.
Okay, never
Mhm.
forget. Never
Mm-mm.
forget. It's been
Mm-mm.
24
Mm-mm.
years since the freedom fry thing started.
Mhm.
I
Mhm.
haven't forgotten.
If I see Macron, I punch him in the belly.
So
Allegedly.
what Candace has alleged is that
Ooh.
while she was releasing this information about Macron's wife, she was getting messages from the White House asking her to stop talking about it.
Right.
And somebody allegedly, I'm not Fox News to deliver the real news right now. this is coming from Candace Owens, and apart from some things she has said about the Jews, okay.
You back off, Gio.
So allegedly, somebody from the White House had reached out to her and told her, "Look, we're in negotiations with Russia and Ukraine. France is not willing to back us because of what you're saying about Macron's daddy. I mean, wife." Gosh,
Wait,
got me.
Candace is getting in the way of peace. Is that
Candace
what you
got in the way of peace. They told her to tone it down, and
Who told her?
this was a couple days after I finished up my report on
Who
it.
told
So,
her?
uh,
We did.
who we
Who
were
told
asked,
her to chill?
somebody very close to the top.
Of
She
what?
she didn't. Well, from the clip that I saw, she hasn't named names yet,
Oh,
but she did say that she got a call from Donald Trump.
ooh, saying chill on
That
the Jews.
Yeah, no, chill on Macron's daddy. I mean, Macron's mom,
Wow.
wife.
No.
Yeah,
So it's real.
I don't know. She says she talked to Trump.
Why
I mean,
chill?
is
Why
there a
chill?
tape?
Why chill if it's not true? Allegedly.
I don't think Candace Owens would announce that. I mean, it's not April 1st. It's not like April Fools, right? So she says she got a call from the White House. I mean, not from the White House. It was from, I think Trump. She said she mentioned that Trump was at Mar-a-Lago, and
Mhm.
he was just like, "Well, it's just, uh, I don't know what's going on. These guys don't want to play ball. I don't have the cards. And I'm not holding many cards here, Candace." I don't know what he told her, but um, allegedly, Candace
Mhm.
is claiming that the Russia Ukraine war was not ended because she was reporting on the French president's wife.
But
So now I'm interested. Now I want to go and watch what she had said about.
but the French aren't Ukraine or Russia. What's that? How's that stopping them from doing a peace deal?
Well,
Is France holding up the peace deal because of young Candace?
look, when I look at the when I look at the foreign affairs of the United States, I don't think of France.
France.
I kind of think like you got the big dogs over here, and when you want something done, it happens. Uh, Example: Iran. You
Mhm.
want something done, you call them up, you say, "Hey, cut that out," and they slap their hands for a little bit, they drop some bombs, but when the time comes that they got to cut it out, they magically just cut it out.
You know them that way. I know them as surrenderers.
Surrenders. Surrenders. What are you talking about?
Surrenderers.
You talking about them boys?
Talking about that gay ass Magna Carta.
Oh, okay. Come on, France. I thought you were talking about our boys. I was like, hey,
No,
hey,
I'm talking
hey,
about France.
hey,
Talking about
hey,
France.
we never surrender.
We never
We
did.
never surrender.
Not while I'm alive.
We'll abandon the project. Vietnam.
A key pipe. What is the Keystone Pipeline? What is that?
We'll abandon the project. Vietnam, Korea,
That's an
Afghanistan.
asterisk. You put an asterisk on that. We didn't lose. We left. We took our ball. We went home,
We
dude.
just bounced. We're like,
Time to go
forget
home, dude.
this.
Party's over.
You guys never showed up on our shores. We're
Yeah.
done here.
Yeah. How about you guys give us some microchips? I don't know.
Taiwan.
That's
Hey,
Taiwan.
did you see the reporter that sat down with the um, Taiwanese president?
Mm.
Yeah.
You've been on that serious podcast, yo. They've got you up to here with all that stuff. I'm talking about. Go ahead.
No,
Go ahead.
I can't remember what podcast it was, but or what show it was, but they sat down with the prime minister of Taiwan or
Mm.
president. Look, people watching outside of the United States, we don't care if it's your king, your queen, your prime minister, your president. We got enough going on here. Okay. We got enough going.
Fucking
Our
stress.
massive country, we got a lot going on. Okay, lot uh, weather, politics, uh, churches getting shot at. Like, look, we got enough going on here to worry about if you have a president or a prime minister or queen or a
What did he
dictator.
say, Gio?
Okay, so to the point. Hey, so they were talking about the microchips,
Ooh,
right? How they make the
I
microchips.
love microchips.
Love microchips.
Love them.
I think we should make microchips here.
I
Isn't
think
that
we
a,
should.
oh, it
I
was
think it's actually pretty hard.
I think it was the Paul Ryan show.
Yeah.
Paul Ryan. That's the vigilant elite guy, right? Um, he asked like, well, what would happen if China
China.
invaded Taiwan?
Ooh.
And
Couple GBU bunker buster bombs.
she goes, well, China would be the most technologically advanced country in the world. What does that say about Taiwan? Why do we have them making our microchips? Why aren't we doing that? Like, I get it. Like, we need it made cheap, but let's just take that back.
I know, Gio. I don't even think it's just cheap. I think they're really, 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 really good at it. I think they're like really, Gio.
You're
Lock in.
telling us they're
Lock
better
in.
than us?
I don't like giving other foreign countries credit, Gio. Lock
You're
in.
saying they're
They're
better
good.
than us?
They're better, Gio. They're
Retweet the
better
show
than us.
right now. Retweet.
No.
Hey, Instagram, share it.
Taiwan,
Christian just said
shout
they're
out.
better
Your
than
chips,
us.
fucking sick, dude. I see you.
I
We
see
gotta
you
take
out,
care.
I see you out there,
Hey, we
and
got
I'm gonna take it all.
we got a couple B2 bombers flying around you at all times. That's how we got you.
Ooh, hey, we weren't on last week. We had to do the governor thing. We
Mhm.
didn't talk about the B2s.
That's why I said the GBU bunker buster bomb.
Ooh,
The GBU bunker
ooh.
buster bomb.
Hey, people forgot. People forgot how we got it over here.
Hey, bro. That was crazy. That was
Hey,
crazy,
you don't
Gio.
wanna mess. You don't wanna mess with us, okay?
Not happy we did it. Still hella
No, I'm not
sick.
proud. It's not a
Still
proud
hella
moment.
fucking sick. We did
It's
it.
not a proud moment. Look, we don't look forward to these sorts of things. We don't look forward to it. But if you mess around and you don't listen, look, I'm gonna just say that was our ally, Israel. You mess with us? Huh. Oh boy. It's over. It's over.
Candace was pissed. Candace was pissed. But yeah, dude. No, shout out
Why
to
was she
those
mad? Oh,
B2.
because
Those
it was Iran
yeah.
and we were doing it for Israel.
Yeah.
You know what, Candace, get over it. You
Ooh.
know what? Come on to Latino Free Minds and let's argue it.
Yeah.
I'm gonna let Daniel handle that.
I won't. I'll be my boys will get you, but not me. I'm gonna be watching.
I'm gonna be back
You
here.
can debate
I'm
with
gonna be
them. They
back here.
hate you.
The producers tell me to tone it down on Candace
Oh
Owens.
man.
They,
Yeah, dude.
but look, Candace Owens, you're always welcome. You know, we are free minded, and I have nothing against Iran. But hey, don't come pushing us or our boys. And by our boys, I mean our allies.
Mm-hmm.
You know, because we might show up and move your volleyball nets. Okay.
Unless they're Chinese, Gio, then they fucking got your ass. No, dude. I mean, what a crazy thing to do, right? I mean, not crazy thing to do, but something to pull off. Like those pilots, man. What was it like 37 hours in the sky? And
Yeah, over
then
30
second
hours.
of all, they don't even get a shot off on these. Not that a missile could even get to them, right? But they don't even get to target the B2 bombers.
Right.
You know, not one missile was sent to them. So we'll sneak up on your ass.
Just a little note here from our boy at Leeds Skate Shop. Next person to leave California and not stand and fight is a little bitch.
Queer. That's what he called you.
Agreed. Agreed.
Queer. Queer.
Agreed.
Shame.
Yeah. Hey, people outside of California, we are fighting for it.
I'm trying.
This is our state. Like, hey,
Trying.
it's the most beautiful state in the country, and y'all just want to give up and talk about Yeah, if we had to give any country or any state back to Mexico, let's just give California
Yeah,
back.
we're gonna give up the
That
Sunshine State for these fucking fruitcakes?
what? You're gonna give over the whole agriculture capital of the world?
Mm-mm.
You're gonna give up I mean,
I'll
Hollywood kinda sucks, but you're gonna give away the movie industry?
I will
Like,
drop a
I
GBU
get it.
bunker buster bomb on California before
I
I
get
give it
that
up.
Georgia's doing their thing. I get it. You can do your thing over there. But let's be serious. All right, we wanna make some good movies. Let's bring it back. Let's make it happen here.
Mhm.
Hollywood knows how to do it. They got everything. Uh, Silicon Valley? You mentioned that.
Silicon Valley Cartel. Watch out.
They call it Silicon Valley, but they make all the chips in Taiwan. Come on,
Not that
guys.
good chips.
Come on, bring them back.
We're
Bring
trying.
them back. It's too close to China. China's taking all their
It's
secrets.
a little scary.
It's just a little concern of mine.
I need my new iPhone.
Seriously.
Seriously, I need my
Seriously, I'm
iPhone.
waiting for the new announcement,
I need
and I really don't want my iPhone made in India.
I need a couple more cameras. All this don't mind us money is really flowing,
I
and
I would really prefer it if my iPhone was made in Central America over than being made in India. It
what?
is what it is.
You're talking a Honduras iPhone?
I wouldn't mind that. I wouldn't mind that. You wouldn't like it in Honduras? They work hard down there. They work hard. I know they work hard. I know some of the illegal ones here. They are busting their butts, dude.
I guess I'll take a Honduras iPhone.
And, your choice is Honduras or
You said
India.
Central America, dude. I mean, dude,
El Salvador
I'm not taking any South America, Central American iPhone.
over India?
India, they get some
India does a
going,
good
dude.
job.
They
India
got
does
it.
do a good
They got
job.
it. They got the people.
I moved India or Bangladesh.
Hey, we got to tone it down, dude. We're giving too much credit to these freaking foreign Taiwan. You guys are sick. To these fucking foreign countries. Relax. Let's talk about. Look at this shirt. Pretty tight. Says USA. Guess where I bought it? I bought it at Goodwill. Not Goodwill. Target. It's Goodfella. That's what I meant. It's Goodfella. You remember not so long ago, like 2 years ago, they had all that gay shit at the
Good
very front.
good
That
fellow
rainbow
made
stuff.
in China.
I got a USA Target shirt.
It's
Hella
just a
sick.
it's just a repurposed LGBTQ shirt, dude.
Oh my god, bro.
If you rub the American flag enough, it'll have the rainbow flag there. And that's okay.
Good
That's
fella,
okay,
you better
Christmas. That's
not.
what you like.
Oh man, yeah, dude.
Oh, man, we just lost half the audience there.
Yeah, no, Target, you're hella sick now.
Yeah, yeah, Target makes decent
I
clothes.
love Target, dude. Target got me through COVID. Target, you know, when
Target?
COVID, yes, dude. When
You
they
weren't
told
messing
us,
with Walmart?
I don't have a Walmart's in Mountain View and Target's like nearby, was nearby. You know, rest in peace, Target. But it got me through the times, dude, when we couldn't go anywhere but Target. You know, and we would have to go one direction.
Everybody get in the
All those
car, we're
fucking
going
stupid ass.
everybody get in the car, we're going out.
Yep, we're going to
Do I need
Target
to
for the
wear
third time
do
this
I need to
hour.
wear my mask? Gavin Newsom's not gonna be there, don't worry about it.
Yeah, dude, I fucking had a sick ass mask.
Not to throw it back and make people
Pause.
mad, but do you remember people driving with masks on?
They still do it today, dude,
Oh
and
my god,
that's
that's
so. Oh,
embarrassing.
yo, stop the cast, stop the cast, Jill. I said a couple episodes ago that I would get an American car, and I
And?
did, and I did.
What is it?
I got a motherfucking Tesla.
No, for real?
I got a motherfucking
Did you
Tesla.
put a sticker on it on the back that said, "I
Dude,
got it,"
chill.
before he went
I
crazy?
in my work truck, I cannot write, and I see them all fucking day. But now I can roll down my window and just point at them and go, give him a little fucking what's his name?
You got a
uh,
Cybertruck?
no, get the hell out of here, Gio. Just a little three, just a
A
little
3?
modest,
Not a
little,
little 3?
little,
Come on,
little used modest
hey,
car.
yeah, that's a ballin' ass
The
3.
motherfucking dude. Shout out Elon, dude. You really thought of everything. Every question I had has a bar, has like a option or something in the screen. Those things are thought out. Those things
Yeah,
are real thought out. But I
they
got
are
my
very nice
American
cars.
car. Pretty cool. Pretty
The most
cool.
American car.
The
I'm just
most
gonna say
American car.
the most American
The
car.
most American car right now, dude.
Yeah.
Ford, you're fucking up, dude. What was that Bronco shit? That was gay as hell.
Dude, are Broncos made in Canada now? Or are they made in Mexico? No, they're not made here. They're not made here, dude. Broncos aren't made here.
You think OJ would be driving that shit down fucking 101 if he knew he
Would
was in Canada?
never.
He would never. He
If
would
OJ
never.
had to do it
He would
today,
never.
if he had to do it today, he would be driving an American-made Cybertruck
Or a fucking Hyundai.
wrapped with white wrapping
Tesla
Cybertruck.
Cybertruck. It's
Clip that.
Clip that, dude. But yeah, man, I got a Tesla and I'm loving it. I like it. It's cool. It's the coolest car I've
I'm
ever
really
been in,
jealous.
Gio.
I'm not gonna lie,
It's
I'm
the
really
cool
jealous.
My boy got one. My boy got one. He got the performance one. So, his is really fast. Super fast. Pause.
I mean,
And
dude, you
I
don't
don't need a
even need the
fast car.
speed.
Dude, I don't need a fast car. I'm not a speed demon.
No, just get something that is
This one is just a little long, a little 3 long range, it's
what color
cool.
is it?
White,
White,
white with black rims.
white, the way
It
God intended.
White, but dude, when I got in his car, dude, I fell in love with it right away, and I was so because I wasn't in the market to buy a car. It's a really dumb time to buy, but at the same time, that you get those credits. I think they took out they knocked out they called it they told me it was the federales. The federales are giving you $4,000, so just take that. You can take that now, or you could get in your taxes. You gonna lower that right now, but
Do it now. Now.
do it now, fucking later, January,
Later.
January.
What if they go back on that? Hey,
No,
Trump's been doing a lot of
So
things
so
like
that's another
now.
thing, Gio. That shit's gone this year for sure.
It is
No
gone
more
this
no
year.
more tax credits for so if Gio, you want a Tesla, dude, you better get it now.
I do want a Tesla,
Gio, it's
but I'm
cool.
gonna have to pay an extra $4,000. I already have a car payment.
Mm, I
Have an
didn't.
I already have another car built in America, baby, in Tennessee.
That's a
Volk
good state.
a Volkswagen.
Ooh,
Yes, sir.
Volkswagen.
Oh man, I don't know how I feel about that.
Candace will love it.
She would. She probably would.
She'd love it.
God, man. I don't
That's
wanna
a
hate on Candace.
that's a good Christian car.
It's also German. German
That
automaker.
Germans can be Christians too,
You know
dude.
what? For a car that's built in the United States, getting parts for a Volkswagen sucks. Why am
Dude,
I paying so much for a car built in America?
it's European, bro.
You
It's European, bro.
if there's one thing I appreciate about, the American automakers,
Mm.
uh, Ford, Chrysler,
Datsun,
General
Pontiac.
Motors, is parts are cheap. Parts are so cheap and easy to get. Dude, you can go to AutoZone and they're like, "Yeah, I mean, you need a water pump? We don't have one for for
Pause.
the Tahoe, but the one for the Malibu fits in it just fine."
Oh shit.
I don't know, but
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I
yeah.
probably like 10 mechanics
You
watching
got
right
a
now
little
like,
mix
"No,
and
you can't do
match.
that. Don't do
You got a
that."
little mix and match. Yeah,
Little
dude.
mix and match. No, but seriously, the parts for Volkswagen are hard to get. They're expensive.
Mm. That's a
Go to the
European
dealership,
car.
they try
'Cause
to
at the end
jack
of the
you.
day, you got European driving, and those are pretty good.
And for the people that are watching the show and they're like, "Hey, he always wears a hat because he's bald." I do have hair. I do have hair.
Show
But
the back.
I'm not,
Show the back,
uh,
Gio. Show
I
the
don't
back. Don't be like Macron and be like, I'll show you the front.
I don't know if the producers are gonna appreciate me showing the back.
Oh, oh. He's not bald. You
I'm
saw
not
it.
balding. I
You
do
saw
have
it
hair.
here first.
I'm growing it back out because I did cut it off multiple times. What happens is when I'm riding my motorcycle and it's hot outside, and
You
I'm
got a
sweating.
motorcycle, Gio?
Yeah, dude. You think
You're
I got the hat for nothing?
crazy. You're crazy, Gio. You better put a helmet on.
You thought I wore the hat for nothing? No, only a badass is supposed to wear this hat. Yeah, no, I ride a motorcycle, and
You're crazy.
when it's 100 degrees out, over 100 degrees
So
outside,
that's why you have all this animosity against these particular drivers. taking your volleyball court. You said that's enough.
No, I look, hey,
I'm done. You almost.
all the comments they made on Facebook, I was totally fine with it up until I saw that somebody was like, "You need to slash this tire on this motorcycle."
Ooh,
I was like, "How dare you?
on his
How
motorcycle.
d Do you know how expensive motorcycle tires are? And then I gotta take it to Cycle Gear to get it put on,
Is your
like, mounted?"
motorcycle American?
No, it's not. It's European. I got this thing about European vehicles. Actually, my next motorcycle, I don't know, I've been thinking about, I've been wanting to get a Japanese motorcycle,
Mm,
Yamaha, um,
I think you're crazy.
only because they're very reliable, they last forever. I
You know,
hate working on motorcycles. I hate working on my motorcycle. If people that ride motorcycles know that motorcycles always have problems.
mm,
Uh, um, but um, that's why I've been thinking about getting a Yamaha. But I mean, can you imagine? Like, where am I supposed to store my hat? Like Harley's got all the bags. I could put my hat
yeah,
in the bag,
you
get
like
off,
bags.
take off my helmet, put my hat on, drenching in sweat, whatever. It's no big deal. I'm a cowboy, right?
Mhm.
I can't ride a Yamaha MT-09
Of course
with
not. They're
cowboy
enemies.
boots on.
That would be crazy. That would be a little crazy.
But if you're ever in the Fresno area and you see a Yamaha MT-09 or a XSR 900 and you see cowboy boots, it's
You got.
probably me.
You're gonna wear some Air Force Ones.
And like a case in the back. Well, that's my hat in there. My hat. No, yeah, I ride a motorcycle and it's fun. I love it. It's addicting. Weekends suck because you got to wash it. You can't just take the
Mm,
motorcycle to a car wash.
mm.
Um, More interesting topics, right? We got to move on to the big news.
Hit 'em.
I don't know, man.
I'm ready.
It's
I'm
been
just as I'm gonna be just as surprised as they will be right now. Go.
it's been a lot going on.
Oof.
The big beautiful bill.
Ooh.
The big beautiful bill. Are they gonna sign it, dude?
Ooh. I don't know. I don't know anything about the Big Beautiful Bill.
The big beautiful bill is just a mix of everything that the conservatives have been wanting to get done.
Mhm.
They're like, "Well, we want to do this, we want to do that, we want to," and Trump was just like, "Dude, just put it all in one bill." That's why it's so expensive,
Yeah,
apparently.
yeah.
That's why he's calling it the big beautiful bill because he's like, "Let's just get this stuff done and move on with our lives."
Mm.
And Elon's mad because he's like, "Dude, we're trying to save money, and you're doing this big,
Mm.
ugly bill."
Mhm.
Um, Chuck Schumer is coming out. The Democrats are coming out talking about
Queer.
how, yeah,
Right. Uh-huh.
obviously, you didn't even have to say that. I already said
Mhm.
his name.
Uh-huh. Go ahead. Uh-huh. Queer.
um, so he's coming out talking about how uh, the bill is just a way for the Republicans to stick it to the working man and uh, give all these savings to the billionaires. And it's like, it's not true. Um, we're going to have a lot of tax cuts for the working people. There's going to be a lot
I
of,
hope so.
yeah, yeah, there's some good stuff in there, but uh, it's to me, it's a lot of spending. I stand on the side of Elon with we do want to save money for the American people,
And Teslas.
and I know we have a few listeners that are diehard uh, Republicans that are like, no, no, we gotta sign big beautiful bill. Yeah. Hey, we said it a couple weeks ago. Take it back. Make some cuts. Make some cuts. Um, you can do it, guys. But at the same time, I
Would you sign the beautiful big BBB, the BBB?
the BBB, would I sign it? I'm selfish. I am selfish, and
If Trump was standing over your shoulder, like, "Come on, Joe,
I don't
you're
care who's standing
great.
over my shoulder.
Sign it."
I'm selfish in the fact that I am more than likely gonna be getting some tax benefits from the big beautiful bill. So I would sign it, but at the same time, we do need to save some money in
Mhm.
the country, right? Yeah.
Well, good news for you, Gio.
Mhm.
USAID. USAID ceased a couple hours ago, I think, to fucking
What
all operations.
what do you mean ceased operations? They're done?
Uh, Finito.
They finished up.
Finito.
Aid has finally been delivered.
Done.
Nice.
We
Finally.
gave them all AIDS. Now we're done.
No, you know, I hate to be that guy, right? Like, I
Mhm.
love to help people. You can ask my pastor, you can ask my I was gonna say my wife first, but everybody's probably thinking like, "Well, yeah, your wife would say that." You can ask my pastor, you can ask, my mother-in-law, you can ask, anybody. I am always willing to help somebody out. If I see a homeless person and I have, like, a bag of food, because like, let's just say I go to Taco Bell, right? Damn, bad choice. Everybody's probably thinking, "Terrible Mexican." What
You
kind of
give them that whack ass Tex Mex.
what
Uh-huh.
kind of
Go on.
Mexican eats Taco Bell? So,
Got
now I'm at Taco Bell, I'm gonna order a couple extra tacos or burritos because 'cause I'm
Mhm,
a hungry person. I'm fat.
mhm.
If I'm at Taco Bell, it's because I'm hungry, so I'm always gonna order too much food. And I drive out and I see a homeless guy, I'll be like, "You know what? I really don't need all that food."
And do they take it, Gio?
Yeah, of course they take it. They're hungry.
Slow down, because we got 2 different type of homeless people, Gio. I'm
I don't
walking to
I
San
don't
Jose,
care.
and
I
these
don't
guys
care.
go ahead and say, "Ah, I need drug money." This happened this
Really?
Saturday. This happened this Saturday to my
I've never had
sister-in-law.
anybody reject it. I have had a homeless person, like, standing in the drive-through at McDonald's, like, "Can you get me a cheeseburger?" And I'm like, "Alright, I'll get you a
It's a sweet
cheeseburger."
homeless person,
Not
dude.
only
Alri
do I
yeah,
get not only did
yes,
I get her a cheeseburger, I got her fries to go with
you
it.
got the meal, bruh.
I gave it to her. No, I didn't get the meal. I didn't get What do
Gio,
I look like?
you're 69 cents from getting the meal, dude.
No, look, man. Look, let me tell
I
you
hear you.
how grateful
McDonald's
she
is
was.
not
I
cheap.
gave her the fries and the cheeseburger. She asked for a cheeseburger, dude. I went above and beyond and got her fries. She's like, "Would you get a drink?"
Ooh.
What do you mean?
Dude, that
Go in there and get
I
a
hit you.
water cup.
I
Get
hit
a
you.
water cup.
Gio, I would be the worst homeless person, dude. I'd be like, "You didn't get my cheeseburger plain? I told you I wanted it plain. Meat, cheese, and bun." That's
Ugh,
me, dude.
pickles.
What am I
Nah.
supposed to do with this?
Yeah.
No, but I hear you, Gio. Because there's a lot of stuff, dude. Again, I think we've said it before that you and I, we like to think we're the more, well, you said it, not me. You said you were the most liberal. I said,
I'm the
damn, well,
most
I'm
liberal.
almost. You said you're
I'm
the
the
most.
most liberal
I
person
said,
in the lead organization
almost
right
there.
now.
And I said, I understand because there's certain things that like welfare. I think it does help people. I really do. However, I know for a fact is being abused. That kind of stuff where
Yeah.
you have to be like, "Oh my god, well yeah, there is a fine line." I support it, but let's get it in order. Let's get I think
No, I agree
Medicaid for
100%.
immigrants. Medicaid, hella sick, dude. If it can help you out, if you qualify for it, but immigrants, because and I only say I'm not mad, Gio. Stop, don't give me that. I'm only saying it because there's Americans that don't qualify it and they need it. So that's where it trumps me.
Wow.
I'm right there with you, Gio.
Wow.
I'm
What a way
right
to put
there.
it. What a
I'm
way to
right
put
there.
it. I can't
I'm
argue with that.
I
As soon as you said there's Americans that don't qualify, I'm like, "Oh, wait a minute.
if there
Wha
can
wha
just be just a little step. Oh, okay, let's make sure they're all good
you're
first.
not taking care of us first?" Yeah.
First, as just them first, and then whatever's left,
No,
fucking,
yeah, I agree with you. There are, let's just call them welfare programs. I know that's not a word that people like. People hate the
Mm,
word welfare, but there are welfare programs that assist people that can't afford to do certain things, and I don't think we should eliminate those things.
mm,
But let's be honest, there's people that take advantage of those things. There's people that will go to WIC and lie about their paycheck, or say that they've split up from their baby daddy,
mhm.
just to get some cheese on the government.
A little bit of Section 8, which
And
I
look,
don't
if
qualify
you
for.
need cheese on the government, if you need to get beans, then that fine. If you can't afford it, then fine. We're not gonna let you and your baby suffer.
Mhm.
But if you can afford it, then just go do it on your own. You're gonna the beans are gonna taste better that way.
You
And
like
and
government beans? Fucking that dude from New York. Do you heard about
oh,
him,
dude,
right? He
they're
wants
not
government.
government beans anymore.
Those
That
are
if
he's trying to give government beans, dude.
oh, dude, the dude from New York, you talking about
Yeah, he's
the
trying to get government.
communist?
Yeah, he's trying to get government beans, government grocery stores, dude. Hella gay.
Weird.
Weird.
No, hey,
That's worked.
that's
'Cause it's worked so great before.
I don't know about that guy.
Stalin.
I don't think he'll win. Do you think he'll win?
Hey, dude, dude, Mayor Mayor Adams sounds we can't endorse anybody yet in California, but
That's what
Mayor
everybody's
Adams.
saying. Everybody's like, I never. If you would ask me 2 years ago, I never would have thought I would endorse Governor Adams
Adams,
or Mayor Adams.
let's get that
Mayor
guy out of
Adams.
here.
Never would I have thought about doing that. But then here
Mhm.
comes the biggest socialist of them all. Doesn't even want. Doesn't even like billionaires when he's got like.
Another guy pretending to be poor, Gio. We've said it before. They're using it as a, oh man, I slept on the couch. Yeah, what the fuck, a Versace couch? What
A
the hell?
Versace
Just
couch. Bet it wasn't a futon.
better, yeah. What the fuck? Dude, I slept on a futon for like 4 years by choice. Still fucked up my back for my 20s. But here we are, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Absolutely. I agree. Um, no, but not. I don't want to sound like a socialist on these welfare programs,
Watch out.
right? But I just think that there are times when people are in need,
Mhm,
and I think that as a society, especially being Americans, we are better than
mhm.
other societies.
Yeah.
I'm not gonna
Number
lie.
one, motherfucker.
I'm not gonna lie and pretend like Americans aren't better than most societies.
Not
Let's
better than
just not
Taiwan.
pretend. I'm not gonna say all because I don't want to hurt feelings, but I believe that. Okay, I do believe that,
As long as we're alive.
and I just think that as an American society, we are good enough to be able to help people when they're in need.
Yep.
But let you come and take advantage
Yep.
of the American people, the American taxpayer. Oh,
Mm-mm.
oh, you're done.
Mm-mm.
You're done, baby.
Yeah, Gio.
Oh, you're cut off for life.
You know, we're supposed to hate taxes. You know what one
Oh,
tax I
cut
do
out.
like?
Nah,
You know what one tax I do like?
which
You
one?
know, when we buy ammo, a little percentage of that goes into wildlife preservation. You know? I've
Nah,
done more for wildlife preservation than a lot of you motherfuckers out there that are fucking painting your hair blue. Fucking losers.
I don't endorse. I don't approve.
Take it.
I
Take
don't
it.
approve.
Take care
I
of
don't
them.
approve of
These fucking
taxes on
animals.
ammo or firearms, especially the latest 11% robbery that Governor Gavin Newsom put on my purchases.
That's yo, yeah.
Maybe not mine. Try you want to try my house? But the 11% that Californians have to pay, I'm sick of it. I am. Hey, for every dollar that I spend on my firearms purchases, I gotta pay 11 cents extra. Like,
You're giving homeless people cheeseburgers, Gio. Stop it. You didn't want to give 69 cents and you wanna
nah,
give.
but they're funding gun safety. Like, come on,
Well,
dude.
that's the thing, Gio. And some other rules that some other laws that got passed through in California are like even if you put your phone on a dock, you can't touch it at all, the no touch law.
Oh, the no touch law.
That's I understand. I don't like people driving and texting and none of that. But the way I see it, it's they're just pushing us into automation, right?
Like when I take my phone. Um, Shout out to Quadlock. If you want to sponsor the show. When I get in the car, when I get on my motorcycle, I put my phone on the mount.
Mhm.
Are you saying that if
You can't
I'm
touch it.
if I'm riding and I'm like, oh, uh, I'm gonna change the song, touch,
Nope.
pulled over,
One of
Really?
those sick ass Durangos are gonna pull you over. Those brand new fucking gray, white, and black Durangos, Gio. So, like I said, man, if we're doing everything in the eyes of get as safe as possible, the first step in order to start safe before PPE is elimination, right? So
Yeah.
when you think of safety, and I think of, you know, now I'm seeing Toyota cars, minivans with their own little lights and everything on top, trying to like get the self driving thing down. They're gonna eliminate the driver and they're gonna eliminate human error, and that's as safe as it gets. So say goodbye to your motorcycle. That's the way I see it, Gio. If you want things as safe as possible, you get rid of human error. And that's where they start. They're gonna start pissing. Now you can't touch your phone to change your fucking music. You want to put a little bit of Cardi B? We don't listen to that shit out here. But if you want to, now you can't. Now you can't.
Well, I can't listen to WAP?
You can't listen to WAP no more.
Oh, hell
That's
no.
all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying, Gio. I'm just trying to think of why are they doing this stuff? And it's like, yeah, I understand maybe a millisecond, but I I
I
I, I
I
hate.
I'm all for having safer drivers on the road. I hate it, dude. I hate it when I'm driving and like let's just say I'm in the fast lane
Mhm,
going not even 65.9, okay? Just legal, right?
mhm.
And there's somebody going 60 miles an hour and you can see the phone like this in the
No,
mirror.
they're going like this. They're fucking they're tapping both sides of the line.
Oh my god. I just want to call the CHP and be like, I got this guy here. I'm gonna
You're under
follow him.
house citizen's arrest.
I'll follow him until you get here. Get out
Follow
here
him.
now.
Follow him. No, dude, I hate people that text and drive as well. But if we're doing it in the name of safety, elimination is where it all leads to. PPE, your seatbelt, you bought the little dock, the little magnet. That's all fucking stuff to make it eliminate you doing this, right?
Yeah.
Now you can't even turn on your phone and change the fucking. You got the wrong address. You got, or hey, guess what? You gotta take a shortcut.
Oh
None of that,
yeah, I saw
unless
that.
it's on your phone.
I
You
saw
know,
that. Like no
unless it's
GPS.
on your screen.
You
You
can't
know,
claim that it's GPS or this or that.
yeah.
That
Shout out
that
Apple Play.
yeah.
But
I have bought those cheap devices for my motorcycle, the Apple Play.
Mhm.
Um, but I don't see how that's any better.
Well, the
There's
whole thing is
there's
it's
no
not your
there's
phone.
no there's nothing easier than changing something on the iPhone when you're riding a motorcycle. There's nothing easier.
Well, you're crazy, dude, even touching a phone on a motorcycle.
When you first start riding, it kinda seems scary, but when once you're used to it, um, those things, it's like turning on the signal. You know what you're doing.
Yeah.
You're not on Instagram scrolling. You're just clicking the next song on
Yeah,
a
yeah.
Apple Play or an Apple
Still
Music.
too much. You're crazy, Gio. But, hey, Gio, this was a fun cast, dude.
It was, I know
We
it
had,
wasn't.
like, 2 weeks, dude, and we had all this bottled up, and I think we were pretty funny. I think we were on the ball this time.
Yeah, man. We're back on the schedule.
Mhm.
I think we have one last big time governor interview,
Who dat?
Chad Bianco.
Whoo!
Sheriff Chad Bianco.
Gotta get it right, brother. Give him
Hey,
all
you
the
know what? Hold
titles.
on. Let's film that. Ladies and oh man, let me pull it up. Because Daniel is gonna hit me up and
Which
be
one? The
like,
one that voted for, Obama twice?
yeah, he's gonna hit me up and he's gonna be like, hey, can you guys do
Video?
a video for because Latino Free Minds, we've been taking your guys' airways, but we haven't been doing our own shows. Yeah, I'm calling you guys out.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm calling you guys out. Perfect.
Tuesdays were ours, bruh.
Tuesdays belong Tuesdays belong to the thugs. Okay. Let's see here. All right, I got the dates. I just want to make sure I got the dates right.
Get it, Gio.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Ooh.
July 22nd at 6 p.m. Pacific, the Latino Free Minds will be hosting Sheriff Chad Bianco
Chad Bianco.
on the governor candidate edition of Know Your Candidate. Be sure to tune in Tuesday, July 22nd at 6 p.m. Pacific.
When, Gio?
That's
When, Gio? Say it again.
6 p.m. Pacific. It's gonna be so dope. I look, since I got the hat, I have been into it. Chad Bianco. Hey, that I'm not endorsing yet. I am not endorsing yet, but I'm just saying I wasn't always wearing the hat.
He wasn't
You
always
know?
wearing the hat. He was wearing baseball cap, looking like a dork. His words.
Looking like a dork. Looking like did I say dork? No, I didn't mean it like
He said
that.
a hooligan or
A
something.
hooligan.
He said
I think you
scrungy,
I think you
nasty,
said
some
hooligan.
mean.
Maybe I
He
said
said something fucking mean, Gio, and it almost hurt my feelings a little bit. But I got the war mode hat on, so
that
not
is a
even gonna let
trucker hat. I
not
mean,
even gonna let it get to me.
that is a working man's hat. I would not. I wouldn't I would I wouldn't say anything bad about that hat. But it's not 100.
Okay, Gio, you. But do you got the draws?
Oh, no, I don't. No, I don't. I shouldn't stand up because I'm wearing boxers right now. Business all up here, but hey, it's hot. It's over
Gio,
100 degrees.
we could get it. We
Oh,
we can get it.
oh,
Well, we can't
whoa.
get it. We can get it.
Wow.
Take us home, Gio. Take us home.
Ooh, I like that hat. I like that hat. I have actually. Look. I have not been long into the mode, into the cowboy lifestyle, but I'm already. I have already considered going to buy a straw hat because it is summer. Um, and I want to get my silver belly. I want to get my silver belly for you haters out there in Texas that are talking about us Californians move out and come out here to Texas. We need some good neighbors out here. Listen, I'm gonna have my silver belly right here in California.
What the hell's a silver belly?
It's the light, like the tan almost.
Oh.
It's silver. They call it
Is that what
silver.
they call it out there? It's the gayest name I've ever heard.
It's actually pretty dope, man. It's actually pretty dope when you
I
get
bet it,
into
I
it.
bet it's dope. It's just a little fun
I
ass name.
Man, I've been really wanting to get one. Man, the thing is,
They're
hats are
expensive, Gio.
expensive, dude.
I went to Boot Barn, Gio, and before they put that hat, this guy had the nerve to put a 10X hat on my fucking head. And I go, oh my God, this feels like hairy wood. And he goes, that's fucking beaver on your head. And I said, ooh, this is nice. I said, how much, brother? How much? He said, that's gonna run you about 600. And I said, get this shit
I
the
don't
fuck,
care.
get this shit, dog,
I
get
don't
this shit
care
the
how
fuck off
many
of my head.
women you trimmed to make this hat.
Get this shit off of my head. And I said, "You got anything cheaper?" He said, "We got a little 3X over here." I said, "Give me that. Give me the 3X." Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Nah, hey,
Oh my
I
God.
totally understand. But
Gio.
I'm on my fourth pair of boots right now. Yeah, for the people listening, four pair of boots. What are you?
Mhm.
All
Ariat,
that.
not that good. Ariat, you guys got a longevity with those fucking boots, dude. I'm
Oh,
also on my
I've
third, dude.
I've got some Marriotts. I gotta. Um,
8 months, probably, max.
really? You think so?
I know so, bro. I'm walking through job sites and track sites and
No, I don't. I don't go through job sites.
oh, I be running through those motherfuckers and 8 months, that's the best you could give me, Aria. I thought you guys got Brock Purdy, dude. What's up?
I think 8 months is pretty good if you're wearing them every day on the job site,
My Hoka's lasted longer, bro.
dude. No, look. I buy tennis shoes and go play volleyball in like 2 months. They're
Boot?
gone. They just don't make them the way they used to.
Yeah, it
They
is
just don't
true.
make them the way they used to.
It's true.
No, yeah, I have like right now I have 4 pairs of boots, and these boots are expensive, man. They're like 200, three
They
hundred
are,
dollar
dude.
boots.
That's what I'm saying. And 200 for 8 months? I'd
And,
rather you
and I know there's people like you can get Ariats for 175. Yeah, rubber soles, but look, man, forgive me for being a little old school and wanting a little tradition in my boots. I
oh,
know I want the leather bottoms.
you're talking about the ostrich boots.
Oh no, man, I haven't gotten
Oh,
there yet.
fuck, those are nice.
Uh,
Yes, a
but
little bit of
hey,
ostrich pluck feathers. Skinless. Whoo.
I've been thinking about some ostrich boots. Actually, there's 2 boots that I really want,
Ooh.
and I'm probably gonna get some python boots pretty soon. I seen some black ones that look freaking
Don't get
sick.
python, dude. That's the devil's animal, bro. Get that shit
You
out of
think
here,
so?
dude. Yes,
It
no, you
looks
don't want
sick
to get.
though,
Why
dude.
would you get a snake on you, dude? That can't be good.
On the bottom of
It
my
caught.
feet?
Yes, on any part of your body. On any part of
I
your
don't
body.
know. Yeah, I don't know. I
Gio,
like them. They look
don't you
sick.
get a snake on your body, Gio.
And
He
the other
he
one,
lost his legs, Gio, and you're putting it on your feet. You're giving it legs. You're baiting. You're helping. You're helping snakes walk now. All right, I
they're
see.
dead snakes.
I see. I
The all
still walking now.
the other one is a pirarucu
Ooh,
fish boots.
kind of bad is that? Oh,
Fish boots, boy. I didn't even know you could make boots from
fish.
fish.
What kind of like an arapaima?
Uh,
Definitely a Brazilian fish.
yeah, something like that. Something
Oh,
like that.
don't mind you. You didn't know I knew fish.
Yeah,
You didn't know I knew fish.
pirarucu. Hey, allegedly they're good for summer.
Mm.
All right, so for you guys watching right now, I know there's a grip of you.
Pause.
Yeah, yeah, you know I made it when I got my pirarucu boots on.
Imma keep it a little kosher, maybe.
I'll start the episode with
Um,
I got my Crocs on right now, but I'm gonna start the episode with my feet up on the table.
Gio, take that back. That was pause. You know, you say pause, you can start with your feet on the table, Gio. Oh, man. Well,
And it's gonna catch you by surprise because it's gonna be our hit song that's been played on the radio all over the country in shoe stores everywhere.
not they don't sell any fucking ostrich boots there, but they play our song.
Yeah, yeah,
Well,
and the episode's gonna turn on. You're gonna see my boots.
well, Gio, how
I
you
will
feel
say
about
that
that?
I will say one the episode with this, the Pirarucu boots are ugly. I'll admit they are
Ugh,
the Cybertruck of cowboy boots.
that back, dude. Take that back. I just bought a Tesla, dude. I can't I
No,
got a
no, no.
warranty of a
Hey,
year that I can't be talking
I
shit,
am
dude.
waiting
Man,
in
take that.
line. I am waiting in line for my Cybertruck.
Elon, he drives a fucking his cars all have motors in it. Good.
Yeah, so does yours.
He uses petrol, dude.
Mine has an engine. Yours has
Engine.
motors.
Shout out.
Yeah.
Shout
Yeah,
out.
yours have motors. So, ladies and gentlemen, we thank you for tuning in.
Not
Uh,
scientist.
I know you probably tuned in for some facts and this and that, but
Not
this is
here.
Don't Mind Us.
Not
We're here to have
here.
fun with the news. Uh, hey, and don't come at us about Macron's mama. I mean,
Yeah.
daddy or
BBD.
it's
Steve
it's, uh,
Hilton still a bitch.
it's Poppy. Yeah, yeah, it's true. It's true.
It's true. We
You're,
gotta
s-
get that off our chest.
but you're still more than
Pause.
welcome. We're not gonna get you. Um,
Oh yeah, you were in San Jose today. You should have checked in. I should have checked in and said with a little picket fence saying red coat.
a red coat
Go fix England.
might be our next governor. I don't know.
Oh my god.
Ladies and gentlemen, God bless. We appreciate you tuning in, and we hope to catch you next week on Don't Mind Us podcast.
You guys are hella sick. You
For
guys
real.
are sick. You guys
For real.
are
We
the
appreciate
dopest.
you guys every week. Every
Mhm.
week the numbers go up.
Tuesday, we'll be back. We'll be back. Unless Gio wants to go be serious over there and he's got whatever. I mean, Chad Bianco, dog.
Hey,
That's pretty tight.
I'm
That's
just gonna
pretty
say
sick.
when I'm interviewing those governors, I am wearing boots.
Thinking
I
of
am
me.
wearing boots.
He's thinking of TMU.
It's all business. But here I am. Don't Mind Us podcast. I am wearing Crocs.
He's dressing down.
Peace out, guys.
Later, guys. Thank you.